Hello again. Now in this video we're going to look at some of the things that you can do with NoiseMap. So we're going to open the example database, which you will have. If you haven't got a copy, then contact us and we'll send it to you. So we click on the icon for the database and the splash screen opens, and it confirms that that's a valid database and we're running with it. So now we'll go to the database previewer from File, Database Preview, and open it. We're going to select the with new road scenario. We'll inherit the parent tile so that we get all the tiles in the model, and we'll load that. And this is the model that you will have seen last time. So now let's look at some of the results that are in this database. We go to Calculate and Load Receiver Results. We've already calculated some receivers and put them into the database, so now we're going to load them out of the database. Click on Calculate Load Database Receivers, and it's asking us which tiles we want to load, and we could select, say, this area here, which is the Burton Estate, but that's just one tile, or the Ashdown Road area, which is another tile, but let's load all the loaded tiles. Click OK, and you can see that we've got road noise results here, and we've got a number of different indexes: L10 18 hour, L day, L evening, L night, L den, and even L den Republic of Ireland calculation method. So let's load L10 18 hour. That's the one that you'd normally use if you're doing a design manual for roads and bridges noise insulation assessment. Click load. 927 results have been downloaded. There's many ways we can actually look at the results. The results aren't actually visible on screen yet. So let's go to View, View as Color, switch it on, and select Receivers and Results. Now you will see that down here we can display different categories of results: the noise levels for the new roads, altered roads, existing roads, and we'll put all roads. We can also select the floor level. Let's make it first floor and click Update View. And now you will see that the receivers have been coloured according to how noisy they are. Let's zoom in, select the magnifying glass and zoom into this area. And there you can see that the red noise levels are 72 decibels, and some of the blue noise levels up here are only 35.7 decibels. But if we want to get the results exactly, then we need to label the results. So we go to View, Display Options, Labels View, and Receiver Labels, and click Label Results for the receivers, and just label the currently selected object. That means that I will only get the result when I click on the receiver. So click on that one, it's gone purple, 43.3. Well, let's go on to this one, 68.3. Another one, perhaps this one here, 49.9. So we can easily show the results on the screen. Of course, as we saw, there are many results for each receiver, and so another way would be to double click on that receiver and get the receiver dialog, properties dialog, and now you can see that we've got two floor levels: existing roads, altered, new, all roads. So we've got all the calculated results. There aren't any results here for trains and industrial sites, and minus 96 is basically no result. And if we go backwards and forwards here, we can move to different receivers. You see that one now, and we've got all the results for that receiver too. We can export the results here, and they would come out in a comma separated file, CSV file, and we could then load that into Excel or any other program that we might be using for processing the results. So those are the calculators at individual receivers, but maybe we want to see the results over an area. To do that, we go to Calculate and Load Database Contours, and we get here a dialog which shows all the contour results. Let's refine that down a bit by just selecting the calculation of road traffic noise results and just selecting all roads. So we've got just the small number of tiles which are valid for that. At the moment it's only showing us all the visible tiles, but let's load all the tiles. So from here I can choose all loaded tiles, and now we've got 12 tiles, and load those. Pulling the results out of the database, and here they are, and let's expand that so we see the whole database. There is the busy road there in the bright red colours, and quiet areas in the area of housing are in blue. And that's automatically generated those results with a separation you can see down here of 2.5 decibels. Another way of looking at it would be with the ISO colours, and these are 5 decibel bands. If you want to know exactly what the bands are, then you can draw contour lines between them. And maybe if we go back to the blue, green, red option, you can see clearly then where all the different contour boundaries are. There are many other results already loaded, so we've just looked at L1080 now. We could look at LDEN, L day, evening, night. So if I select that and click apply, you can see it is only a little bit different. Let's go back to L10. So just the small difference between the two. If you want to find out more, then click on the online help, and that will give you a lot more help, and you can download this and learn all about how the various viewing options actually work. So I hope you found that interesting, and thank you for listening and watching. Goodbye.